Hi everybody, this is Ithi Readings, and hi Virgo, how are you guys doing? This is going to be a 2024 predictions reading for you guys. We're going to have a look at what's showing up for you astrologically from the oracle cards, give you a brief overview for your year of 2024. I'm also going to pick out tarot messages, but I have already done a tarot reading on 2024. It's a more in-depth reading that you can find in the description box below if you would like. Otherwise, let's see what's going to show up for you, Virgo. So I would like to start with Pluto, and I'm going to be talking about just major planets. And they are significant. So Pluto is going to be in your 6th house, which is naturally your own house. Okay, 6th house is Virgo house. And I'm also going to talk about your relationships and other things later on. Okay, but for now, okay, Pluto is going to be in your 6th house. So, you know, 6th house is the house of health. It's the house of our routines. It's the house of organizing things, organizations, tasks. You know, our day-to-day routine. It's also about being analytical over something. So you are very much ready to change things in your life, to change your routines, going to the gym, exercising, eating healthy. That is going to be a big focus. Health is going to be a focus for you with the Pluto in 6th house. But Pluto in the 6th house can bring up, sometimes can bring up mental health issues. So I would suggest that you take care of your mental health or rest your energy a lot more. It's a good placement because Pluto in the 6th house can also encourage us to make changes that are required, you know, to move forward. We have failure, balance, and patience showing up here for you. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Balance, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Patience, I accept that everything happens in the divine order. So I see here, Virgo, that in 2023 you may have felt like you may have felt misunderstood by the people you were surrounded by. There was focus on your health in 2023 as well. I do feel like in 2023 you created abundance and discipline and brought more discipline into your life. But your affirmation for 2024 is, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire into my reality. So I want you to repeat it after me. I am a limitless being and I am manifesting abundance into my life. I want you to repeat it after me, write it down somewhere, write it in the comments, because I feel like whatever, it's like 2023 has been a year of planting seeds for you. Okay, and I strongly feel like whatever seeds you have planted, you will see the changes within the next 6 months of 2024. I don't know when you're going to be watching this reading, but you're being told here to be more patient with yourself. There are certain things that you can take in your control, but then, you know, the others you have to leave and you have to be more patient. So avoid making any mistakes when it comes to jumping onto conclusions or just, you know, jumping on something without thinking about it. So going into situations, you know, heads first. So don't do that, okay? If you've had some sort of a failure, it's definitely an opportunity to learn and move forward. So I really like your energy. There's also a lot of third eye chakra energy that I see for you. So very intuitive energy. Saturn and Neptune are going to be in your 7th house. Okay, so that's in Pisces and your opposite sign is Pisces. So Saturn and Neptune in your 7th house can talk about relationships in a way that, you know, sometimes it's a challenge, but there's love there. You know, I feel like you there is a chance of you being hard on yourself, and also the other person, you know. So I would suggest with Saturn and Neptune there, it's about really realizing that nobody can fully meet our expectations, you know. It's you know, I would suggest that you don't have unrealistic expectations from your partners in 2024, or whoever you're seeing. Even if you're a single Virgo, you know, the message is same for you, is to not have unrealistic expectations. It's a good placement to have boundaries, but I feel like you're gonna enjoy yourself when it comes to love. It's like that, you know, very lovey-dovey kind of an energy right there with Pisces and Neptune. It's like a person could come in your life who seems like an ideal person to you, but I'm gonna be honest with you, your relationship sector can be more like challenging in terms of teaching you lessons, or it has been in the past. Especially if you dealt with anybody with Pisces placements, or with Scorpio, Capricorn placements, maybe even Aquarius placements in the past. So Saturn in the 7th house can also bring in karma. It can bring in things that we need to change within ourselves, and you know, in return they reflect on our, you know, relationships. So that's a very beautiful energy to have. But at the same time, you know, it's good to have boundaries, but with that placement, I'm going to suggest that you don't do too much, you know. Not have unrealistic expectations from anybody, because then it's going to be a recipe for a disaster in a relationship. Okay, so 7th house is also the house, it's not just a romantic house, it's a house of partnerships in general, and partnerships can be business partnerships as well, or just like alliances with people. So, you know, that message could be applied to other areas of your life when it comes to even your business partnerships. Okay, let's talk about your 9th house. So in your 9th house, there is going to be Jupiter and Uranus in your 9th house. And it's amazing for those Virgos who want to travel, who want to work online. Okay, there's some sort of an e-com business that you want to do, learning new things. I feel like with that placement, you're going to be learning new things. You're going to be expanding your horizons in the best possible way. Jupiter in that area of your life is going to manifest abundance for you, is going to manifest abundance in a way that you don't even see it coming, you know, because that's the unexpected element is added by Uranus in that placement. So, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing with that. I believe your 9th house is Taurus. Is it Taurus? No, wait a second. Yeah, I believe your 9th house is Taurus. So that's abundance, you know. In your home sector, it's there could something unexpected could happen around your home and family situation, or around your living situation. But I definitely see long-term travel plans, or a move, or something, mainly travel and learning opportunities. 9th house is also the house of the occult, learning, you know, and related to science. Some of you could be related to that, you could be doctors, or like maybe you work online, something like that I see for you. And then Jupiter is going to be transiting your 10th house. So the work that you've put in, the things that you've learned, it's time to see the benefits. It's time to see the fruits of your hard work with the 10th house, Jupiter in the 10th house. It's going to bring a lot of good luck for you, okay? A lot of good luck. People with the businesses related to communication, or work related to communication, learning, things like that, you're going to see a great improvement in your work and the money that you make. Jupiter in your 10th house is going to bring in money for you, left, right, and center. You could also be an influential person. You could be on social media, or it's like whatever you're going to say, people are going to hear it, you know, Virgo. So that's really nice. We have Chiron energy here, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach and learn remedies. So talking about Chiron and North Node are going to be in Aries, which is your 8th house. So 8th house energy, 8th house is a house of, it can be about relationships, but it's also a house of endings, new beginnings. And 8th house energy is generally just very intense. Okay, so you have 5th house here, where you have fun, romance, and create things that you're proud of. So with that 8th house energy, I would suggest that you try to take care of any unhealthy habits that you know you have, and you should get rid of them. With Pluto in the 6th house, it's going to encourage you to get rid of those unhealthy habits. North Node in the 8th house can be a little bit tricky because it can sometimes also invite enemies into our life, like people who are just trying to test our patience. So be careful with that, because Chiron is there as well. There could be something here about competition at work or something like that. People are going to try to compete with you. That placement is really intense. It's going to intensify your emotions. It's going to intensify the feeling of loneliness, depression sometimes even. But North Node here is about your destiny, where you're destined to be. That's where I'm telling you need more balance. Make sure that you're not overdoing anything, because for you, with that placement, you can fall into certain habits or put yourself in situations which you don't want to. Okay. You're going to meet somebody in love as well. You have 5th house energy here. Fun, romance, creativity, goddess energy, your sacred spiritual center, and quiet dignity. So this is a year of you finding yourself and staying true to your destiny. 7th house, the area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romance, business, or family. So, and what do you have in your 7th house? Saturn and Neptune. Am I a teacher? I'm asking, what do you have in you have Saturn and Neptune in your 7th house, right there. So 5th house, 7th house, both can talk about relationships, our sense of affection. Overall, in 2024, you're going to be gaining a lot of self-confidence as well. There's also going to be some sort of emotional connectivity with somebody. Some of you could connect with a family member, or like you may interact with somebody who you emotionally bond with really well, Virgo, with that Cancer energy. So that's really nice. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. And it may concern a family, mother, or a child. Some of you could be missing your mom or a child. Like your mom could be missing you. You could connect with your mom, or meet your mom if you live away from her. Something like that. Let's see what tarot messages. 5 of Wands. Yeah, this is kind of like talking about that 8th house energy that I talked about. Yeah, for you in 2024, I feel like Spirit is definitely telling you to let go of unhealthy habits and patterns that are stressing you out. Some of you are anxious, or you tend to get anxious really quickly. There is some unnecessary drama and chaos that you definitely need to walk away from, distance yourself from. Virgo, 2024, you're gonna have travel plans. It's like moving forward, despite the fact that with the 5 of Wands there can be some like annoying energies, but the 6 of Swords is like, I'm still moving forward no matter what. Devil to the Hermit, it's about knowing who you are. It's about finding yourself, but being able to also explore at the same time. I see you very disciplined with your work though. And you are one of the very few signs who've gotten their own major arcana cards in the reading. So this is your year, most certainly. And things that you have worked towards in 2023, you're going to see the fruits of your labor in 2024. So good luck to you, Virgo. That's it. That's all that I got for you. Have a look at another 2024 predictions in the description box if you're interested. Leave a like if this reading helped you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.